and welcome to Coin Engineer. Today we will talk about one of the most important things in our trading life, which is psychology management. Psychology management is essential for every trader because in the markets almost everyone knows basic technical analysis and risk management. But the thing which separates the successful traders from the others is how you look at the market and which actions do you take at important moments. If you want to learn more about being a successful trader, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, hit the like button and the notification bell. Also, don't forget to follow our other social media accounts in order to get the news instantly. Because crypto never sleeps and neither we do. We are working hard to serve you the best knowledge and opportunities. If you haven't watched our Binance Futures tutorial, I encourage you to start from the first video. Because most of the things which I will mention in this video were mentioned in those videos with full details. So you will understand those terms and the logic behind the psychology management better. And also, if you don't have a Binance account yet and want to create one, you can click on the registration link which is in the descriptions of our video to register with the lifetime 20% fee discount benefit to Binance. Do not miss out this chance. Now, let's get started. Rule number 1 is love what you do or do what you love. If you don't love being a trader, if you cannot spend hours to learn the dynamics of the market, if you have a full-time job and you cannot give any priority to learn being a trader, it will be better not to be a trader. But instead, you can be a successful investor if you work hard. Because trading must be seen as a real job which needs commitment. Being a profitable trader is not easy if you don't want to be a gambler. Logic behind it is buying assets from people and selling them to another one to make profit while risking our capital. Markets are zero-sum game and everyone has the same target. As you can understand from those, when a person makes profit, other person must be in loss. If you hate being a trader, that puts you in a negative position where you cannot be really successful. Because you will not be committed and focused as the people who loves trading. This may bring wrong decisions and high risk with itself. So, if you don't love this job and you don't feel any commitment to develop yourself in this topic, try being an investor who does not get into short-term positions, but instead who makes fundamental analysis and buys only the best projects which he thinks they will go up in the future. Rule number 2. Do not rush. Success doesn't come overnight. Work until your success seems to come overnight. Before you start trading, try learning the essentials of this job. You cannot be a plumber or car dealer before you learn those jobs, right? So you cannot be a successful trader until you learn technical analysis, fundamental analysis, risk and psychology management. Also, you need some experience too. Without the essential knowledge and some experience, you will be a gambler instead of a trader. And in gambling, you cannot make profit in the long term as it was proven by the statistics. With every wrong decision, your mindset will turn into a revenge seeker and you will take more risk to gain your losses back. Guess what? This will only cause you more losses. And don't worry, you are at the right channel to learn all about those things. Just click on the link below our video to learn every aspect of futures trading. Here comes my second advice. Do not trade every pair you saw on the exchange. Most of the amateur traders tend to buy and sell everything they see because of the FOMO, which means fear of missing out. Opportunities never end in the markets. Trade only the best opportunities that you saw. Jumping from one position to another will not benefit you. If you exit a position before your target or get into a position before your target will hurt your discipline. In a short time, you will find yourself in a position where your rules and responsible trading habit gone. Discipline and rules are the key factors which makes us a trader, but not a gambler. Also, do not expect huge returns as soon as you start trading. Trading is a journey with development. If your capital is not big enough, taking higher risks with prior knowledge are understandable. But with a big capital, like if you are using your life savings or big chunk of cash, you have to follow the risk management rules. Sometimes experienced trader can take high risks, but they know what they are doing. And they can live with the possible outcomes. But if you're an amateur and you saw a position in the social media, then get into it without risk management or proper technical analysis, there's a high probability that you will not profit in that position and you will most likely be discouraged after a big loss, which is what we never want. The point is to stay in the game. If you get liquidated or lose huge amount of your capital, you will be out of the game. If you're a beginner, start with a small portion of your total portfolio and take it as a learning price. If you start well and make profit, that's super cool, but if you lose that money, just learn from your mistakes, develop yourself, and keep going. And the most important thing in this part, never take debt, use someone else's money, or any amount of money you will need in the future to trade. If you do this, your mental stability will not be the same as you are using your own money. Your stress level will be higher, and high stress makes you uncomfortable. This will cause you to take bad decisions and it will grow as an avalanche. So, if you are feeling uncomfortable and stressful, please call it a day and get some rest. Market is here every time, but your mindset and the stress level has to be normal. This is really important. Rule number 3, be humble. One of the most dangerous things for an amateur trader is to make profit, and the most dangerous thing is making profit for a second time. It's a very common mistake. The market can be in a bull trend and every crypto you buy could go up for a long time. But this doesn't happen because you're a good trader. You just swim with the flow. When the tide turns, you can drown. Don't forget to put your stop loss orders and take profit when your target comes. Otherwise, you will lose more than you earn, and while all your profit goes away, you may also lose your initial capital. Do not say that this cannot happen to me. Most of the traders say that when everything is right, but they understood it far too late. I have known many traders who are in this market since 2013, 2017, and 2020. Experience speaks only the truth. Rule number 4. Control your emotions and read the market's emotion. In the long term, markets are tend to price assets in order to their fundamental analysis. But in the short term, emotions are the main factor. In our every decision, our emotions play a big role. And while all the humans have nearly the same instincts, most of us give the same decision in the short term while trading. This is the crucial point. Because as you know, most of the people cannot succeed in the money markets. Only a small amount of people become successful and makes profit. This happens because successful people, which you have mentioned, have one thing in common. They can control their emotions and take decisions with the rules and strategies they have set earlier. Also, with the ability to think outside of the box, you can sense the market participants' emotions and give the right decisions at important moments. Most of the people cannot buy or sell assets at the right price because human mind gets affected from extreme emotions in those terms. People who is driven with their emotions cannot buy low and cannot sell high because they always think that the market will go down deeper or go to the moon. It may sound familiar to you because everybody lives the same things while they are amateur traders. Do not be afraid or greedy while buying or selling assets if you have your targets and risk management properly before you enter a position. Do not panic while market is dipping. If you have set your stop loss before entering the position, you will only lose what you have risked and get your capital back to get into the right position next time. When you sense the panic in the markets, get ready to buy low with the true understanding of technical analysis. Rule number 5 is never regret anything you have done. When you sell your crypto, if it continues going upwards, do not regret it. Be happy that you sold it when your target came and you have made profit. Or else, if you couldn't buy that crypto from the support line which you have targeted before and it went up, just analyze your mistakes and learn from them. Every trader made and will make mistakes. Success comes from learning from our mistakes. If you keep regretting and being upset, you will only make more mistakes because you will make revenge trades without proper risk and psychology management. This may cause you even big losses that you cannot imagine. Don't do that. In the next chapter of our Binance Futures tutorial, we will talk about formations and learn how to apply them to our graphic. This is the end of this chapter. Thanks for watching until the end. See you in the next one.